Welcome back to our channel, Living on the Ohio River, which we have the Ohio River in our background. I'm Kara Henshaw with Key Associates Signature Realty, and we love doing videos of work, living, and playing. And if you are looking for a quaint town with a lot of charm, convenient to Louisville, stay tuned. Remember, we are local realtors, and as much as I love to do these videos, we do love selling real estate. So make sure you contact us if you are relocating to the area or you live in the area. And if you haven't tapped that subscribe button and that notification bell, please do. We do videos once a week on living on the Ohio River and wouldn't want you to miss it. Today we are in New Albany. It is a great, quaint town off the Ohio River across from Louisville. About 40,000 people live here. I'm gonna go into the pros and cons if you are looking to move to this area, Louisville area, as well as the Indiana side. So if you are interested, make sure you watch this video. So let's go into the cons first if you're looking at this area. The first thing I'm going to say, and I know it's really bright, is the bridges and the bridge tolls. The bridge traffic with rush hour is a lot of traffic. So if you have to commute into Louisville, be prepared. There also is toll roads if you are going over, and roughly it's going to cost you about $225 to $350 depending on the pass you have. So plan on traffic and the toll bridges as one con to living in the New Albany area. My number 2 item to consider is that Louisville may require you to pay a commuter income tax. So if you do work in Louisville and plan to live on the New Albany side, you got to consider this. So just make sure you ask those questions if you are picking New Albany as your residence. New Albany has great restaurants and shopping. One thing that they are missing is if you have a lot of out-of-town guests, there is not a lot of hotel choices, so that is a negative to the town. But in general, they have a lot to offer if you don't have a lot of out-of-town guests, but you do want restaurants and stuff. Okay, let's start with the pros. My number 1 is it's an adorable, quaint town, New Albany, and has lots of restaurants and lots of charm. With entertainment and everything. I'm actually at the amphitheater on the river, but it is definitely a place to consider if you love a small town, want to go into a downtown quaint feel, have restaurants. I mean, just to name a few, you got the Exchange Pub and Kitchen, the Floyd County Brewing Company, Mark's Feed Store, Bella Roma Italian Cuisine, just a lot of great stuff, chains as well as not chains. So my number 1 is really the restaurants and the quaint downtown. My number 2 is cost of living. If you are looking between Louisville and New Albany, you mainly, there's some differences with taxes and housing, more than anything probably, but in regards to housing, you can get about $30,000 less on average. I think it's about $183,000 is the average price for homes in New Albany, versus $209,000 in Louisville. So cost of living, like I said, is majorly impacted by housing, but if you're looking to move here, that would be my number 2. My number 3 is the convenience to Louisville, especially if you want to enjoy that downtown atmosphere. The convenience of I-64, which is literally right behind me. You got I-65 that direction. It makes it very accessible to Louisville. So my number 3 is the convenience to getting in the big city of Louisville. My number 4 item as a pro here is the school systems. They're very well funded and have great schools here in New Albany. The facilities actually are much better here than they are on the Louisville side. So if education and you have kids is important, this is definitely a place to consider. I hope you enjoyed my video summary of New Albany. It's a great town. Make sure you check it out if you've never been here. But if you are relocating to the area, feel free to call, text, email me, 812-686-3268. I do got your back if you are coming this direction. And until next time, I'll see you then.